Well, what's up, everyone? Today I'm going to begin a 5-part series over the next 5 days where I'm going to look at each and every map in order of the Team Liquid versus Evil Geniuses grand final of ESL One Cologne, the North American side. The plan is to take a couple rounds from each and every game, to kind of showcase them, break it down, try to look at the players' decisions, the team decisions, and just help you guys understand a little bit more in depth what they actually were able to do and how ultimately Evil Geniuses was able to take down Team Liquid 3-2 in this grand final. So the first round we're going to talk about is the first gun round of the game. It's going to start off here. NAF's going to throw this cross smoke towards T-Red, and with this cross smoke, you're able to push up to 4 potential spots as a CT. First being under Silo, second being towards T-Red, third being towards Secret, and fourth being back garage. So NAF's going to go towards back garage here. One of the downsides to this smoke as a CT is that you're going to not have any vision on any T's pushing up towards T-Red or going towards this close mini area. And that's what we see Tark immediately do. He's going to go towards T-Red. He's going to end up trying to one-way the smoke. Nothing actually ends up happening because of the one-way. But as we're going to see here, Tark is now going to be concerned about Secret. He's going to eventually throw a molly here, and he's going to just try to clear off all these angles that a CT potentially could be just from that one smoke that they threw at the beginning of the round here. EG at this point, now that they've cleared off these angles, they're going to smoke off Mini, and they want to kind of contest towards Yard here. And now we're going to see the reaction from Team Liquid. They want to contest Yard. They're not going to give it up for free. Evil Geniuses are going to have to earn this. And we're going to see Stewie. He's going to rotate off a ramp. He's going to come contest towards Yard. NAF is towards back garage, a beautiful angle if they want to cross towards Mini. Elijah is going to get really aggressive here. He's going to actually end up eventually being pop flashed in. And then Twist is in a great spot. He's going to be able to throw utility to support Elijah, Stewie, or NAF. And then on top of that, if it happens, he's going to be in a great crossfire here with NAF. NAF will be shooting one side, Twist will be shooting the other side. So Twist is going to throw this flash towards Elige. Unfortunately enough for Elige, this flash doesn't go far enough. It's actually the Stewie flash. It actually blinds the people. But this information that Elige gets, it's immediately going to cause Grim. He's going to push up into Hut here. He's going to take some type of map control back, but bigger for Team Liquid is the position that NAF is in here. He sees nothing to cross towards Mini, obviously, and on top of that, here's nothing go towards Secret. So because of that, we're going to see Stewie, he's going to give up contesting Yard, he's going to go back towards Ramp, and then Twist, he's going to dedicate himself towards his A site. And as we're going to see, all 4 of the Team Liquid members are going to be in position to multi-frag. You know, they're not going to play positions where, you know, maybe they're retaking a site. They're all going to their goal is to try to at least get 1 frag. More than likely, they want to get 2 in every spot that they're playing here. So Grim, he's an aggressive towards Hut. If Evil Geniuses aren't prepared, this is a great spot to just spray down multiple people. NAF is back towards the garage. Stewie's going to put himself in a position where he's able to get 1 and then fall towards lower, wait for rotates on this B side. And then this position by Twist is perfect. It doesn't end up actually really doing much, but he's not going to be exposed towards Mini. He's going to be able to support Grim, and he's going to be able to focus on Door. So there arguably isn't a better spot that Twist could be in here. So on the Evil Geniuses side, this is a spot that I bet you they're rewatching it yesterday, today, whenever it is, and wishing that they could replay this round from this point on. So they have 1 smoke, 2 flashes, and this smoke actually completely goes unused. It's very unlikely that they would have actually smoked Big Garage. More than likely, they would have thrown a smoke towards this blue area, kind of blocked off vision of Mini from at least a couple angles. But actually what ends up happening is the smoke just, you know, is unused. Circ goes down towards NAF, and you know, it's one of those positions they more than likely don't smoke Big Garage because they're not necessarily concerned because they killed Elige aggressively. NAF is actually able to get 1. He's going to pick up the second here on towards the Circ. All in the meantime, Grim is going to get 1 towards Hut, and then he's going to finish around towards Door. But as you can see, even though they're in a 4v5, they have a lot of information, mainly coming off the back of Elige getting aggressive and then NAF hearing nothing afterwards. It's a beautifully played 4v5 here on CT Nuke by Team Liquid. So next round we're going to talk about is this nice little A play that Evil Genius has put together here. So it's going to start off, Tark's going to throw this cross smoke towards red. So it's just going to land right between the blue box here and then the red box over here. And that's just going to mainly grab the attention of the outside player. He has to be concerned about somebody potentially crossing towards red, maybe even somebody trying to go into this unknown area under Silo. Make sure that maybe somebody could get in a position to lurk towards Mini. So it's just a nice little smoke that you can use to grab the distraction of the outside player. Really what's actually going to be going on here is Breezy and Ethan, they're just going to throw a little bit of utility towards door, make that mini guy back off so he's not a part of this A defense. And as we can see, the majority of the EG members are all lining up utility, and then now it's just going to be Tark. He's going to be coming out HUD. Ethan's going to get that trade. Breezy spots a guy dropping out of heaven. Ethan gets a second here. Elige almost brings this round back, but Cirque actually wins in this round. He's in lobby. He kills the guy trying to flank ramp, and now he's going to get this trade frag onto Elige, and Naf is going to actually save the op here in this 2-on-1 because of this missed shot that he gets onto Cirque. It's a fine decision here. It's a really hard 2-on-1 to play with an op. So Evil Genius picks up the first round of their T side. We're going to head over to Gnosis, and I'm going to give you guys another perspective of this execute that EG put together. So now let's look at this in Gnosis here, which is like a 2D view of rounds, and it's a beautiful tool. I highly recommend it to anybody, either if you're trying to watch your own demos, or if you're a coach who want to, like, in between scrims, right after matches. This can really give you a quick way to kind of look at some of the mistakes that you or your teammate. So one of the reasons why EG called this quick A hit is because early on in a couple of past rounds, you saw Team Liquid, they only really were committing 2 members right away towards A. And even though Elige was towards mini, this is a position that you can really easily box out here. You can throw mollies, you can throw smokes, flashes, and it really gets rid of this mini guy, so you can primarily just focus on the 2 A players. And then we can see a couple of rounds later, and just the round before this, same thing. Elige is in mini positions and you can lock out. And then once again, it's just Grim and Twist. There's no immediate heaven support, which is going to be the quickest way to kind of, have another support here. Stewie's committed towards ramp. Naf is in big rush. So this is potentially one of the reasons why EG called this execute. It also could be a very good execute. They just feel comfortable running, which is another reason, you could run an execute. Even if it's not the smartest strategy, if you feel very comfortable running something, you could still run it. So, like I said, this round's going to start off with Tark. He's going to throw the smoke towards outside. And then, like I said before, you can get somebody towards red. And even in a strategy like this, you can have somebody kind of lurk towards mini. It's very common for teams to have a mini lurk on an execute like this. Because let's say there is a mini guy. Let's say Elige is towards mini here. Instead he's towards ramp, obviously. But let's just say he is towards mini. That guy lurking outside could take him out for free. So what Evil Geniuses do right off the bat? So Liquid molly HUD, and then they're going to molly door. And in return, EG is going to molly mini, block off NAF, and then they're going to also molly top HUD. So Grim can't get on top of HUD, and this allows Breezy to later come out door, and he could just focus on heaven. So anybody coming out heaven, Breezy is able to call that, and he doesn't have to worry about just getting shot from above. He also has a great position in case somebody, let's say NAF actually decides to go through mini. He's in a great spot here to take him out. So the utility that EG throw on this execute here is they're going to molly towards default. So let's say Twist is in default. Now he has to go into the open, and the idea is EG sending 3 members out HUD. Breezy's going to be able to get out door. He's not going to be worried about anybody else. There's going to be a smoke towards mini, and then there's flashes that are landing above HUD. So these 3 members first coming out HUD, which is Stan, Tarek, and Ethan, they're not blind by these flashes that Cirque is throwing here. So as we're going to see, Tark comes out first. He's going to be able to get the trade onto, trade onto Grim here. Grim does get 1. But like I said, Breeze being in this position towards door, he's able to spot Twist coming out heaven, dropping onto site. Elige tries to make kind of a hero play coming up HUD or coming out vent, and he's able to get 2 here, which is really strong. But as we see here, Cirque's in a great spot. He's holding ramp. Now he can just focus and come towards door, trade off Elige, and then Naf's left here. He misses the op shot. At this point, he's smoked off. So he either has to go towards heaven or go towards mini with an op, and we're just going to see this is a great positioning here. Stan has heaven, Cirque has mini, and whatever, if Stan spots heaven, 2 of them can focus here, and then vice versa. If Cirque takes contact, they're in this beautiful little crossfire, so really Naf has to save in this spot here. And you can kind of just see this is a very beautiful execute, and it really comes off the fact that they know that they can get rid of this mini guy, so they're able to just focus on the 2 side players, being Grim and Twist, and EJ are able to pick up this round here. So next round we're going to talk about is the first gun round of the second half here for Evil Geniuses here, they lost a pistol. Liquid were able to take down the next following rounds, and now it's 12-6 here. And Liquid employ a very nice little strategy here, which they're going to throw these wall smokes, and they're going to have Stewie and Elige. They're going to both go down secret right away, and they're making as much noise as possible, actually. And what we're going to see is Ethan, he's going to be able to spot both Elige and Stewie, and because he spots multiple people, that's going to actually have Tarek rotate down towards lower, and they're going to try to set up like a crossfire here. Well, the reality of the situation here is Liquid really doesn't have plans to actually hit B here. Instead, they have Grim lining up a flash, Naf's in lobby, and then Twist is also in lobby here holding HUD. And I'm going to assume the plan here is for Stewie to go back towards Mini, and then Elige to go up HUD here. But they kind of run into a little bit of a problem here, and as we can see, they got this about 5-10 seconds ago. So we're talking about a minute 30. Now it's already a minute 15. And they're just waiting it out. Now there's a smoke door, so they have to wait even longer. So they kind of delay at this point, and what that actually ends up doing is that allows Evil Geniuses to kind of realize that okay, we need to prepare for a potential lower hit, and we have to potentially prepare for them to come back towards A, and they do this brilliantly here. So Cirque, he's going to go back and he's going to hold outside. He's going to make sure that nobody comes up secret. You're going to have Stan and Breeze. They're both going to be on A site, so they're the primary defenders right now. Tark, he's going to rotate back towards ramp. He needs to keep eyes on ramp. And then Ethan, he's going to be able to be in dark here. This is a spot where he can at least get one if they do decide to hit this A site. And really the thing is as we can see, it's already, what, 50 seconds left in the round, so they got this control lower at a minute 30. And now they're actually executing around 45 to 50 seconds. And that's way too much time to give Evil Geniuses to dissect the round, determine what the potential, what Liquid could potentially do, and then adjust accordingly. So, and you see this is actually the demise of them, because now you're going to see Cirque, he's already in here while the utility is being thrown, and here's Tarek too. So you're now running into 4 A defenders here, and it would be a pretty similar situation if they decide to go lower. Tarek would have been able to go back towards ramp. Cirque, who's in hell, he's going to be able to go ramp right away, come down and help. And then, even Stanislaw, he stayed in heaven. He dropped into sight when this execute actually hit. But as you can see, because Liquid spent so much time before this A hit, Evil Geniuses put themselves in the best spot possible. And this is why they actually end up picking up this round here. Twist, Stewie, and Grim, they have no utility. So Grim tries to make a play out HUD. Stan picks up another one. Breeze finishes off the round. And this is a round that I bet Liquid would love to replay. They would rather have just sped up that hit. Maybe do it at about a minute 15 rather than 45 seconds. Just too much time for Evil Geniuses to dissect the round. And Evil Genius picks up the first gun round of the second half here. So now it's time to talk about an execute that Liquid throw on the A side. So we talked earlier about EG's execute on the A side. Now it's Liquid's turn to do this. So they're going to start off by throwing wall smokes outside, just kind of as a distraction to try to maybe potentially get somebody down secret, try to have somebody towards Evil Geniuses commit to this outside, which luckily enough for them, they do have Cirque do that. Reality is Twist here, he's lining up smokes to go out A. And Evil Geniuses had 3 people go towards HUD, and actually what we're going to have here instead is going to be 3 people towards door here. That being Naf, Grim, and then eventually Stewie. So they're just waiting it out. Twist smokes 7 here. They smoke Mini. Molly towards Asian Vent. And then now they're just wrapping out towards site. Grim's leading the way. He spots, takes down Breeze. Now he's going to be able to get Tarek. And then now Ethan's just stuck in no man's land here. Grim gets all 3 of the frags here. It's a 4-on-2. It's a beautiful little execute here. And we're going to go into Gnosis and take a deeper look at it. Okay, so similar to what EG were able to pick up on Team Liquid picked up on EG here. So the previous gun round here, they threw outside smokes to try to bait somebody towards lower. Stewie and Elige just decided not to go down this time. They just hovered around Secret and T-Red. They were able to hear Cirque down lower. And then actually, when they actually hit the site here, you're going to see Stanislaw, he's going to take out both Stewie and Elige. And then these 3 players coming out HUT, they realize that there's only 2 primary defenders at this A site, being Breeze and Ethan. So going into the next gun round, Liquid are going to just try to take advantage of the fact that there's only really 2 defenders at this A site. So the plan for this actual execute here is that they're going to smoke off Mini, they're going to smoke off Heaven, they're going to molly top HUT, and they're going to molly Asian Vent. So really there's only 3 spots that CTs can most likely be at. That's going to be right above hut, default, and then if somebody decides to play Tetris, maybe even close doors, another spot that they could potentially be at. But the thing is that they're going to have 3 people wrap the site. So Breezy's going to have to take out 3 people if you want to live, and then Ethan's going to have to focus too, but the problem is you're still going to have Stewie. He's going to come out of hut here. So it's a very nice little execute here. And you're going to kind of see the spacing for all 3 of the Liquid members. So, you know, even if Grim goes down, these 2 players here and Stewie, they would have been able to either take out Breeze, take out Ethan, and then Tark, who tried to swing towards Heaven. It's just really nice spacing. Ethan ends up getting Grim gets all 3 here. And something that I talked about with EG, something that they didn't do, that Team Liquid decides to do, is they have this outside lurk. So if Stan is once again back garage trying to go towards Mini to support the site, Twist would have been able to take him out. And let's say instead of trying to go into the vent here, let's say Cirque tried to go up secret, another potential free kill for Twist here. So having a lurk on an execute towards A is very strong if you time it well and you kind of understand where the CTs are. If you know that they tend to play people towards secret, big garage, a lurk is really good at, you know, getting a kill here. So nice little execute from Team Liquid, helped them pick up the 13th round of the game for them. Okay, so let's head over to overtime here. First gun round for Team Liquid on T side here. So what they're going to do is they're going to throw the outside smokes, very standard outside smokes here that you see all the time. And what they're going to do is they're going to have a Liege. He's just going to ignore the smokes, and he's going to walk towards Mini all in the same time. Twist, he jumps on top of Silo, he's going to hop onto Mini, and his goal is to try to get towards Mini as fast as possible with the Liege. So they're pinching this site, and all while this is going on, we're going to have Grim here. He's going to be making a distraction. So smokes are going to come out right away. And then you're going to see Twist. He's just going to gun it. He wants to get to Mini as fast as possible. And then Elige, he's just going to get over towards blue. And you can see the 2 of them are just trying to hit the side right away. Because of that noise that Grim's making towards door, Twist is able to hop into Mini just unheard. He gets 2 kills for free. Elige is going to get 1 himself, and then he's going to clean off this round, taking off Cirque. It's a nice little quick mini split that Liquid in play. It's a beautiful strategy, absolutely something that any team could add to their repertoire strats. So let's get into the last round here. It's going to start off with Cirque. He's going to nade door, Breeze is going to nade door, and he's just going to get a pick towards Mini here onto Naf. And because of this kill that they get onto the Opper and the Mini player, this is going to allow both Tark and Ethan, they're going to both start to aggress outside, knowing that they're not going to have to face an op here. So Ethan, he's going to smoke towards Hell. That's going to block up vision from anyone playing from Hell. And then Tark, he's just going to post on Secret. He's going to molly off Secret, which causes Elise to fall back. So Ethan's going to try to jump towards CT. Issue is that Twist is actually playing above the smoke. He gets a kill, but the problem here is Twist is going to make a lot of noise running away from Mini, which Tark immediately takes advantage of, goes to the smoke. He's going to be able to pick up both kills. Cirque kills Elise trying to push up towards Secret. And then that's going to leave Stewie here. He gets Molly out of the Heaven, and this is going to be the last kill here and the round for EG, thus giving them the map. And map 1 of the grand final goes towards EG here. So that's going to be all for today. I'm going to be showing map 2 tomorrow, and then the following maps in the following days. So I appreciate anybody who's watched it up to this point, and have yourself a good day, guys.